Hi Johns, how you doing? Welcome back today with Need for Speed High Stakes Motor City Online. This should be fun. So I assume we're gonna get a bunch of new menus, including menu music, and obviously a bunch of new cars. Oh no, you didn't remove the suspension damage on jumps. I hate that so much. If there's one thing I want to change about high stakes, it's that you take damage from jumping. I fucking hate that so much. My inner completionist is dying. You know what I mean? Like, I drive perfectly and I still take damage, you know? It annoys me so much. Exactly, I'm not damaging my car, I'm earning skill points. So, timer starts. Obviously we're in the career mode. Ooh. I wonder if this is gonna work. Oh, it does. That's awesome. You need to repel damage in life too. And this car really has lower handling in comparison, you know, to what I'm used to from high stakes. Your typical high stakes car has more grip than this. Try holding the brakes a little bit more. Yeah, dude, my muscle memory kicks in so hard. I feel like my car should be able to do these corners, but then it can't. Weirdest thing about the AI in this game is that they're swerving left and right all the time. Just look at them drive. You see this? They cannot drive straight. You know, this is what I imagine my 6-year-old self was playing Mario Kart. You know, it couldn't go straight. You're right. There's actually a lot of extra handling coming from braking. Interesting. Hit the brakes and suddenly the handling gets much better. Oh, that's so weird. I've never seen that in any video game. Brake to steer. Yeah, exactly. Like, this is new. This is so weird. So usually, you know, if you brake too late, your car is just gonna understeer, and it doesn't do that. Now if you hit the brakes, you get extra handling. It's very interesting. Alright, new game mechanic. I don't think I've ever seen that in any video game. I do think the opponents are cheating. Fucks though, like holy hell. How did they accelerate so much? Around Benning originally they had McLaren F1 acceleration until I found the issue. That sounds impossible to win, yeah. It's so funny, hitting the brakes and you get more handling out of it. Do you feel like they botch some games on purpose? People don't get bored and buy the next one? I can actually imagine that's their strategy. They won't walk ramps on circus performance. I mean, I gotta be honest, I want edgy themes in Need for Speed as well. Not edgy. Gritty. I don't want rainbows and sunshine in Need for Speed either, so I understand that the fans are mad. I think it's good. It's good for the genre anyways if Battlefield takes the win for a year. Alright, that creates more competition in the future. But that's the thing when Need for Speed like failed quite a bit with Unbound. It just didn't meet the fans' expectations. And at the same time it wasn't good, right? Like, people didn't like the new stuff. It's one thing, you know, giving people something new, but if that something new isn't even good, then nobody really cares. Yeah, I did see Battlefield getting a lot of praise. Like, I want Battlefield to succeed so they have more money to experiment on Need for Speed. If Battlefield fails, they are gonna be in some severe money trouble, and then Need for Speed suffers. So I want Battlefield to succeed. Don't look back. Wait, does the game crash when I look back? I see. Camera is sitting a bit low. It's a secret floor cam. It's to check if there's a bomb under the car. I gotta say that it feels nice, you know, you have new cars with new handling. It gives the game a very different feel. I like it. Which years were actually covered in Motor City Online? Like, from the cars. 1933 to 1972. Yeah, honestly, other than the Mustangs and the muscle cars from the 70s, late 60s, I don't really know any of those. So how much is the next upgrade? Actual top speed and handling. What? What is this last upgrade? Dude, this looks broken. Whatever this next upgrade is. Looks like you're gonna slap 2 jet engines on this. It uses the McLaren F1 stats for the menu. Okay, but it's gonna run like a maxed out SLK. I think I noticed we're taking definitely a lot more damage because we just have more car contact. Playing on the difficulty setting. Oh yes. It has the stats of the CLK GTR. It still doesn't have the handling of high stakes, so I'm curious how that's gonna go. Is the first place so fast? I don't know, man. It's your mod. Oh wow,
best lap.
I have another lap? 4 laps? Why is it 4 laps? Holy shit. I thought I have 2 laps. You have to play this a little bit more like a simcade now with this handling model. You know, a little bit more attention to the racing line because the car is gonna need it. This has a very different feel. I like it. Welcome to location. I feel like you should just leave that word out of the picture. Like, why do you say location? I mean, of course it's a location. What else would it be? Welcome to the nothingness of space, which is actually a pretty good training. Oh god, I hate them. I hate when they do this to me. The vehicle glowing, yeah, it's brutal in this game. Even modern games have that sometimes. I know Grid Legends had it. No, it's last lap too. Oh, the sticky cars is so bad, especially if you're not as overpowered as usual, so you can easily get away from them. They rubber band into you, like no, it's worse. Shit ton of damage and 5th place, man. Total 32 points. Yeah, we're so gonna get wrecked in this one. Like they do have these sudden bursts of speed all the time. Then you have to deal with passing them again without spinning. It's not easy, bro. I'm probably gonna have to wreck whoever is in first in the leaderboards. Tornado needs to die. Okay, Tornado's the red guy. Yeah, there's some massive rubber band. Optimally, I like put him in front of the train, and he takes like a million damage, or he gets stuck on a tree. Anything that takes him out of the race. Oh, that might have been it. No, I was really hoping I got him there. Getting wrecked on the early race was just too bad, too sticky. I'm not gonna give up though, I'm still gonna try to take out Tornado. Like if I take out Tornado and then I get second place, you know, we might have a chance. Okay, he did crash into him. Maybe he took enough damage now. My suspension is definitely wrecked. Like, come on, this is so much rubber band. That is so bullshit, dude. The way they recover is insane. Like it's like it doesn't matter if they take damage or not. Well, I hope I didn't lose my 3rd place in the tournament.
You place 4th in the tournament.
Oh my god, I actually have to do it again. Hey guys, Kuru here. Check out Instant Gaming for cheap game keys. Click the link in the description below.
Hey bro, watch your jet. Watch your jet, bro. Watch your jet.
But yeah, balance-wise, this is a lot more reasonable now. They're probably fast, but at least one of them cannot take you out anymore. This is way better. Right, I kind of like the stronger opponents. I really didn't like that some of them will just take you out. This game is older than most Twitch viewers, absolutely. It was 99, yeah, then I was exactly 10 years old when I played this for the first time. I mean, not gonna lie, I gotta shame every development studio that makes handling worse than 25-year-old games. Even if it's like 20-year-old games from the PlayStation 2, right? If a PlayStation 2 game has a better car handling model than your game, you fucked up. You guys have no fucking idea what you're doing. Yeah, the 360 being a retro console is a joke. I wouldn't even call it that. It's just 2 generations ago, right? It's not that far behind. I'm okay if you say the original Xbox, the GameCube, the PlayStation 2 is retro. The thing is, a lot of modern games don't look better than PlayStation 3 games. They might have, you know, a handful more polygons, but you know, the overall visual quality from a lot of those games isn't even that impressive. Every single time I boot up a PlayStation 3 game, either emulated or just the PC version, it just looks tremendous, most of them, right? Like they figured it out back then. The games released in 2017 look the same. Yeah, I agree. And you know, sometimes worse. At least when it comes to racing. Yeah, exactly. Horizon 3, Drive Club, that was PlayStation 4. They peaked there. Well, I'll arrive Friday evening. Whoa. We should troll this out. It is really close to Need for Speed 3 because they basically took Hot Pursuit Need for Speed 3 and patched it with some extra content and called it High Stakes, right? But yeah, this really feels like the intermediate game between Hot Pursuit and Porsche. It was also easier for the developers, you know, same game engine, same content, and they just expanded on it. Wait, is this car fully upgraded? Is this car fully upgraded? Am I gonna get washed here? Yeah, he's gone immediately, but it looks like he has the maximum upgrades. That being said, I think we can beat him. He doesn't look like he has it under full control. I don't think I can do a single crash. I think if I do a single crash, it's a guaranteed loss. The straight line speed is super bullshit. Oh, that's it. GG. I know you don't finish if you hit the dolphin. Oh god, we have to redo this. Oh, we have to redo this, man. Yeah. Wait, since when is that a thing? Okay, you changed it. You now have to get gold everywhere. Wow, there's no second places. So, this should be maxed out, right? Yeah, okay, there we go. Bro, I don't know what's up with the acceleration though. What are you doing? It's so demotivating when you have such an insane rocket start. Feels like you're racing a god. You don't want to do pink slip races in this mode. Yeah, but you have to win at least one of them, right, to progress. It seems like now you have to win everything. Like silver and bronze is not an option anymore. Like, ooh, that was a bad crash. Okay, this is actually a really good challenge. Damn, they're fast. And I do think they scale with your car. Since I had the weaker car earlier, it wasn't as tricky. Dude, I can feel the camera changing when he's behind me. Dude, you gotta nerf the opponents, man. Like, most people are not gonna beat those. Like, what is this, man? He's just faster in a straight line. It's so unfair. Ah, get him. Holy shit, man, I nearly lost my car. That is some insane difficulty you got there. Holy shit. Dude, 99% of players are not gonna beat this. What happens is the McLaren performance is so it compensates the grip acceleration multiplier increase, otherwise they would slack out. This is way too hard. Yep. They are insane. So there's a Pontiac GTO, Chevy Nova, and the Bel Air is a terrible A-class car. That is. Love how we start with the rust bucket. And they want how much for it? 30,000. Damn. I'm not sure we have enough money for entrance fee. Are you kidding me? 2,800 and 2,800. We're officially broke again. That hurt him a lot more than it did me. Very huge performance difference. It feels a lot better already. I wonder if it happens again, Symbian, when this car is maxed out that the opponents become too strong. But they're always 2 seconds behind me. The rubber band is pristine. But they're immediately a lot faster with the upgrades. Like without the upgrades, it was easier. I wonder how stage 2 is gonna be. And I assume that stage 3 it's gonna be broken again. Okay, looks good. Look at the body upgrade. I'm probably gonna not install tier 3 if that breaks the balance of the game. Oh, we can make it convertible on tier 3. Okay. I mean, this game was super ahead of its time, with having the convertible options on the cars. Holy fuck. What do you guys think of the cockpit camera? Who's the first person to throw the cock into the pit? Haha, got him. Very similar to some of the more modern Need for Speed titles, the camera tilts whenever you go into the corner, giving you a feeling of G-force. It's quite nice. It's such a small thing, but, it actually feels like you're tilting ahead. Wait, I forgot the convertible. Nearly forgot it, bro. Yeah. Usually you would take off the roof. That's fantastic. Very nice, man. Very nice. Yeah, I finally calmed down. Yeah, that is definitely a beatable difficulty now. Now that I know that the brakes add handling, I start braking at the apex. Right? Like, you're messing really badly with my muscle memory. Instead of braking before the apex, I'm now braking at the apex. But usually you let go of the brakes when you're at the apex. Now I'm hitting the brakes. I gotta say though, I do very much like the new handling model, because we're not really having this, drifting around corner model that the game usually has. It's pretty good. Like, I don't hate it, but this feels better because it's, more real. Oh, yeah. This race has been sponsored by Mad Monk. Amazing supplements, go check them out. Link in the description below. Every upgrade is inspired by real-world vehicles and specs you actually can do. Oh, that's cool. I don't necessarily want to ram him. If I damage his car, I damage my car, get it? Oh, it's a Plymouth Roadrunner. Stage 3 tune. Plymouth. Genuinely how I pronounced it the first time I read the brand. Why isn't it called Plymouth, by the way? Someone explained that to me. You still pronounce it that way? Plymouth? Pretty sure you can buy a Plymouth on Amazon. Huh? Heaven's Gate, but you have to pronounce Worcestershire. You wanna tell me the Brits control heaven too? Goddammit. It's strangely amusing. Yeah, every single jump you fuck up your suspension. It's like a signature move of this game, man. I wonder what the bonus car is. I really wonder what the bonus car is gonna be. You actually have to pay an entrance fee, and then we get a car but not money. Right, we're actually paying for this car. Look, it looks badass. Let's get it then. Is it the one that is in the right front of me? What is this? It looks like an amphibian. It's something cooler. Okay, let's get it. This does not look like a car that would actually go around corners. The bonus Camaro, very cool. It has no handling. Sweet. Alright, this is a pretty cool car. Considering the car showed a very low handling stat, this handles like a dream. This feels faster than an A-class car. This car is fantastic. Holy shit, I love it. Second bonus car is even crazier. Nice. I don't think we're gonna reach it tonight though. Man, that car is fast. I love it. It's so good. I genuinely think the strong AI would work as long as you're using cars like this. We did it! We're home! Ladies and gentlemen, hometown. This might be the first track I have ever played in Need for Speed. I'm not sure about that, but I think this might be the first race you play in Need for Speed 3 High Stakes. So this might be the first ever race that I had in Need for Speed history.
Congratulations! You have successfully move on to the next circuit.
Successfully moved on. You're over her. You did it. Yeah, we're destroying them a little bit. As I said, once you have one of those beefy cars, you can probably put on the hard difficulty again. Oh yeah, got to show you guys something. Ready? One of the shortcuts of this game. Not gonna lie, it does feel a bit awkward, but they're working. The game doesn't have too many of those. Definitely a game where you could have added a shortcut to every track, right? How many upgrades do you need? Yes. Yeah, I mean, the PlayStation 1 game looks worse, right? This is the PC version of the same game, right? This was the time in video game history where you had different versions on the PC and the consoles, right? Like, it started with PlayStation 3 that you started getting the same versions on PC and consoles. I mean, to be fair, already in PlayStation 2 that was a thing. Few exceptions here and there, but during PlayStation 1, you know, the architecture was too different and they just had to make two different versions of the same game. Yeah, the PC ports during Gen 6, that was PlayStation 3, right? Were pretty dogshit. Most of them were really struggling with the 30 FPS frame lock, or they did unlock the frame rate and then the game was buggy. So yeah, you had a bunch of complications. Confirmation before it does it. Oops, that's bad. Oh, that's really bad. Let's see if we can get him. Dude, I'm just stuck in... Oh wow, we are fucked. We are so fucked. That car is gone. I just got stuck because of the rain. I just had wheel spin. Does rage quitting actually work to save your car? As far as I remember, it doesn't. Alright, will the rage quit work or is the car gone? Let's find out. Nope. Wait. Oh, I kept my car. I kept my car. The rage quit works. I didn't know that. I do like the PlayStation 1 version, but I prefer the PC version. PlayStation 1 has some features that the PC doesn't, and the other way around. One thing the PlayStation 2 version has is better handling. Man, I swear, I would love to jump on something new. The only thing that is new that... Wow, he's done. Oh, that was evil. Big Wayne gang. Can you imagine this actually did anything for this car? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it's like perfectly parallel. It doesn't create any downforce. It's interesting that they reuse assets, considering it wasn't even the same studio as far as I know. The one that made High Stakes on PC and the PC version of Porsche. EA Canada and EA Seattle. Because as you said, I also noticed that certain assets of High Stakes were reused in Porsche. Obviously, a lot of Need for Speed Hot Pursuit was reused in High Stakes, because it's basically an expansion pack. There's something very nostalgic about tracks like this. They're extremely simplistic, but they create a certain atmosphere that I really like. Gotta be honest though, I might actually like the tracks from Need for Speed 3 more. To be fair, they didn't add too many new ones to High Stakes. In my opinion, it was a really good idea, adding all of the content from Hot Pursuit to High Stakes. You know, the only regret that I have is that, you know, the racing genre got worse in the course of those 8 years. I would say somewhere in the middle, you know, it was like the high point of like new games mixed with cool mods, you know, those around the Pepega mod for Most Wanted. I think that is where racing peaked, and since then we had a pretty steady decline. And now might actually be the time where it rises again. And I think it's gonna start with some indie games, you know, like Night Runners, OK Extreme Racer. I feel like the indies are gonna make the first step in the recovery. The game just crash. Dude, imagine I lose my car because the game crashes here. You both lost your cars. The house wins again. Oh, I did lose my... No, I did not. Wow. Oh, I thought I lost my car. Oh shit, it doesn't work. It crashes now. We're bugged out, the game can't start the event. Damn. Hey! I hope it's not too strong, man. Am I gonna get wrecked here? But it's the handling of my car. It's on the line. Yeah, my car is ass. I realized the handling being different now. You know, you say it's vanilla high stakes, but you know, my car can't do the high stakes movement, you know? It doesn't do the drift thing. Okay, let's try the Diablo. You guys like Retro Glitch and Lost Canyons? There's a lot of it coming. Yeah, that's how I remember the handling in this game. Fuck, that's creepy. Yeah, you can tell that the changes in handling do affect this car. It's kinda weird now. Yeah, I'm not used to this hybrid handling model of the mod plus the original of High Stakes. One thing that this game did, I would say badly, is pacing. Porsche did a much better job with having a bunch of sprint races and the circuit races, you know, not taking you like 10 plus minutes to finish. So what can we buy in AAA? The King. I love how this is AAA and under, and you're the only guy that actually appears in a AAA card. Looks like I'm playing double speed. Oh yeah. I mean, to be fair, it kind of needs this crazy handling if you make it this fast. What kind of? Interesting. Why is my car not rendered? That's new? How do you even achieve this? Telling you, I break games for a living. It's my natural talent. Hey, there's something wrong with your ride. Are you sure about that? The side of the car, it's completely inverted. It gets worse, doesn't it? It's gotta have to do something with, you know, carrying. Here's the thing, it probably is because I carry the damaged car into the race. I assume the game loads something incorrectly if you have a damaged car as you start the event. Alright, let's do it. Snowy Ridge. Let's risk our car. High stakes. The stakes are high. I repeat, the stakes are high. I'll get the Cobra. Not kinda like it, kinda like flying around the track in this car. So my opponent, what is he? 36 seconds behind. I gotta be honest, the sense of speed in this game is pretty intense. The car drives around 250 most of the time, and this feels tremendously fast for 240. Yes, as always, thanks so much for watching this stream. If you want to support me, you can check out Instant Gaming for cheap game keys, Mad Monk for amazing supplements, and of course, there's all the social media for you to follow. Sleep tight to come back next time, and goodbye, Hotshots. Have a good one. See ya.